In the cosmopolitan corridors of the Galactic Academy, a prestigious institution known for its diverse student body drawn from across the universe, Earth's admission as a member planet brought unique contributions and challenges. Among these was the inclusion of human students who were known for originating from a death world, a planet where the harsh environment had shaped its inhabitants into resilient and resourceful beings. One such student, Sarah, had just joined the Academy's medical program, which was renowned for advancing the most sophisticated medical techniques in the galaxy. Her classmates, hailing from planets where environmental threats were minimal and medical needs were largely preventative, were unaccustomed to the brutal practicality of Deathworld medicine. The shock came during one of the first practical lessons in the Academy's medical lab. The students were presented with a scenario where they had to treat a series of complex injuries, something that was a routine exercise designed to prepare them for unexpected medical emergencies in space. As the simulation began, the instructor, a renowned xenomedical expert from the planet Varelia, introduced the class to a standard set of alien medical tools and protocols. These tools were delicate, designed for precision and minimal invasiveness, reflecting the advanced technological capabilities and the generally non-violent nature of most civilized spacefaring societies. However, when it was Sarah's turn to demonstrate her approach, the class was in for a surprise. The scenario presented to her was a severe compound fracture with significant bleeding, a situation all too common on Earth but rarely seen or experienced by her peers. Instead of using the standard galactic medical kit, Sarah requested a set of basic supplies: a needle and thread, a knife, clean cloth, and a bottle of high-concentration alcohol. The class watched in a mix of horror and fascination as she began to work. First, she used the knife, not the fine laser scalpel provided, to cut away the clothing from around the wound, explaining that in many emergency situations on Earth, speed and visibility were more critical than precision. Then, she poured alcohol directly on the wound, a method her classmates viewed as archaic and painful, but was effectively disinfecting the area to prevent infection. Next, Sarah used the clean cloth to staunch the bleeding before proceeding to set the broken limb manually. She explained the techniques as she worked, her movements confident and practiced. Once the bone was aligned, she sewed the wound closed with the needle and thread, a technique that was considered rudimentary and rough by galactic standards, but was praised on Earth for its effectiveness and reliability in the absence of advanced tools. Her classmates were stunned. This was a far cry from the sophisticated and largely automated methods they were learning. The instructor, too, was initially taken aback but recognized the value in the demonstration. This sparked a spirited discussion about the variability of medical practices across different environments and the importance of adaptability in medical training. Sarah's demonstration led to a broader dialogue within the Academy about incorporating Deathworld medical practices into the curriculum. Her methods, born out of necessity from living in a high-risk environment, offered valuable lessons in improvisation, resilience, and the fundamental principles of medical intervention that could be crucial in emergency situations where standard equipment was not available. As the semester progressed, Sarah became a sort of ambassador for Earth-style medicine, invited to conduct workshops and seminars. Her classmates began to appreciate the ingenuity and effectiveness of her techniques, especially in simulated off-world crises where traditional equipment failed or was unsuitable. The story of Sarah's impact spread beyond the Academy, challenging preconceived notions about the sophistication of technology and the value of rudimentary skills. It became a celebrated example of how diverse backgrounds could enrich collective knowledge and foster better preparedness for the unknown challenges of space exploration and settlement. By the end of her first year at the Galactic Academy, Sarah had not only reshaped her peers' understanding of first aid, but had also instilled in them a profound respect for the ingenuity fostered by the harsh conditions of Deathworlds. Her experience underscored a vital lesson for all aspiring xenomedical practitioners. In the vast and unpredictable reaches of space, the best medicine sometimes comes from the most unexpected sources. The reaction to Sarah's first aid demonstration marked a turning point at the Galactic Academy. As word spread, more students from various species became curious about Earth's medical practices, especially those that had evolved under the harsh conditions of a death world. This curiosity turned into a formal request for an elective course in Deathworld medicine, which Sarah was invited to help develop alongside some of the leading xenomedical faculty. The course quickly became one of the most popular at the Academy, attracting students from science and engineering disciplines who were interested in the practical, improvisational skills that were often overlooked in their standard curricula. The class included field exercises where students had to handle medical emergencies in simulated Deathworld environments, ranging from high-gravity situations to atmospheres with minimal oxygen. Sarah's approach to teaching was hands-on and interactive. She emphasized the importance of understanding the environment in which one is operating and adapting adapting medical practices to meet those specific challenges. She introduced her classmates to a variety of Earth's medical plants and their uses, teaching them how to extract medicinal compounds using simple tools and techniques. As the semester progressed, Sarah organized a series of intercultural seminars that brought in experts from other planets with similarly harsh conditions. These seminars provided a platform for exchange between students from Deathworlds and others, allowing them to share knowledge and techniques that were as much about survival as they were about healing. The impact of these sessions was profound. Students began to see the value in techniques that could be considered primitive or outdated, but had proven effective under certain circumstances. This led to a greater appreciation for the adaptability and ingenuity required in medical practice, especially in uncontrolled or emergency environments. Meanwhile, outside the classroom, Sarah's influence continued to grow. She became involved in the Academy's outreach programs, which worked with newly contacted or less technologically advanced civilizations. Her experience in delivering effective medical care with limited resources made her a valuable asset in these missions. Her work helped to bridge the gap between advanced galactic medical technology and the practical needs of these communities. The Academy itself began to reassess its approach to medical training. Encouraged by the success of the Deathworld medicine course, the administration expanded its curriculum to include more courses focused on practical and environmental medicine. They also started a program to send students to internships on various Deathworlds, where they could gain first-hand experience. Sarah's story became a case study in how diversity and adversity can lead to innovation and growth. Her journey from a new student with unconventional methods to a respected teacher and pioneer in medical education was featured in the Academy's annual report, highlighting her contributions to the Academy's mission of fostering interstellar cooperation and understanding. By the time Sarah completed her studies, she had not only changed how her peers viewed Deathworld medicine, but had also altered the Academy's approach to medical training. She had shown that in a galaxy as vast and diverse as theirs, the ability to adapt and learn from different cultures was not just valuable, it was essential. The legacy of her education at the Galactic Academy continued to influence her long after her graduation. Sarah went on to lead several initiatives aimed at improving emergency medical response across the galaxy, combining high technology with the low-tech solutions she had mastered on Earth. Her work saved countless lives, particularly in remote or underserved regions, and set new standards in the field of xenomedical emergency care. Her legacy was a testament to the power of integrating diverse perspectives into science and education, demonstrating that sometimes the most effective solutions come from the most unexpected places. Sarah's innovative approach to first aid and emergency care began to influence not just academic circles, but also the operational protocols of various space exploration and mining corporations operating in high-risk environments. Recognizing the value of her Deathworld techniques, these corporations began to integrate her methods into their emergency response training programs, significantly reducing casualties and improving the resilience of their operations. Moreover, Sarah's success at the Galactic Academy prompted several other institutions to revise their medical curricula to include a broader range of environmental and practical medical training. This shift was particularly significant in medical schools located on planets within volatile regions of the galaxy, where students were likely to encounter conditions similar to those of Earth's harsher environments. The interstellar medical community also took note of Sarah's work. She was invited to speak at the Galactic Medical Congress, an esteemed gathering of medical professionals from across the universe. Her presentation on the integration of traditional Earth techniques with advanced alien technology was met with acclaim, sparking a wave of interest in hybrid medical practices that could offer the best of both worlds. Her influence extended to the development of new medical equipment designed to be versatile and robust, suitable for use in a variety of planetary conditions. These new tools combined the fine precision required by advanced alien technologies with the rugged, adaptable qualities of Earth's medical instruments. As a result of these developments, the Galactic Health Organization launched the Universal Medical Preparedness Initiative, spearheaded by Sarah. This initiative aimed to standardize emergency medical training across the galaxy, ensuring that all spacefaring personnel were equipped with the knowledge and skills to handle medical emergencies, regardless of their origin or destination. Sarah's contributions were recognized with several awards and honors, including the prestigious Star of Life Award, given to those who have made significant contributions to galactic health and safety. Her acceptance speech, broadcast across multiple star systems, highlighted the importance of diversity in problem-solving and the need for a unified approach to health and safety in an increasingly interconnected galaxy. Back at the Galactic Academy, the Deathworlder First Aid Tactics course became a mandatory part of the curriculum for all medical students. The course was further developed to include virtual reality simulations simulations that allowed students to experience a variety of emergency scenarios, from shipboard accidents in zero gravity to natural disasters on high-gravity planets. Sarah's legacy at the Academy was cemented with the establishment of the Sarah Johnson Center for Intergalactic Medicine, a research and training facility that focused on developing medical technologies and practices suitable for use in the diverse environments found across the galaxy. The center was a hub for innovation, attracting researchers and practitioners eager to push the boundaries of xenomedical science. Her impact on galactic medicine continued to grow as she collaborated with alien species to explore their unique medical traditions and technologies. These collaborations often led to breakthroughs in medical science, combining Earth's empirical, problem-solving approaches with the sophisticated biotechnologies of her alien colleagues. As Sarah's career progressed, she never lost sight of her roots. She continued to advocate for the practical, hands-on training that had made her a standout student and a respected professional. Her philosophy that effective medical care must be adaptable, inclusive, and universally accessible became a guiding principle for the next generation of medical practitioners across the galaxy. The story of Sarah's journey from a newcomer at the Galactic Academy to a leader in the field of galactic medicine was an inspiration to many. It was a testament to the power of resilience, the importance of embracing one's background, and the profound impact that one individual can have on a diverse and dynamic community. Sarah's work began to reshape not only medical practices but also the broader philosophical approach to healthcare across the galaxy. Her emphasis on practical, accessible medical care inspired a movement towards more patient-centered and adaptable healthcare systems, especially in remote or underdeveloped regions of the galaxy. Her teachings and practices were further disseminated through the Sarah Johnson Galactic Health Series, a collection of holobooks and interactive modules that provided detailed instructions on replicating Earth-style first aid techniques in various environments. These resources became essential reading for medical practitioners, explorers, and even settlers on frontier planets, where conventional medical facilities were scarce. The success of these resources spurred the creation of the Mobile Medical Corps, a fleet of medships staffed by teams trained in Sarah's methods. These ships were dispatched to crisis zones throughout the galaxy, where they provided critical medical aid during disasters, conflicts, and epidemics. The Corps not only saved countless lives, but also served as a training ground for medical professionals from diverse backgrounds to learn and practice Earth-based medical techniques. Moreover, Sarah's influence reached the legislative levels of the Galactic Council. Inspired by her advocacy, the Council passed the Universal Health Preparedness Act, which mandated that all spacefaring vessels be equipped with medical kits containing both advanced and rudimentary tools, ensuring that they were prepared for a range of medical scenarios. The act also funded the development of new medical technologies that were robust enough to handle the unpredictable conditions of space travel and alien environments. As Sarah's reputation grew, she was invited to consult on the design of new colonies and habitats. Her input helped ensure that these designs included robust healthcare facilities that could adapt to the specific environmental and medical needs of their populations. Her vision of integrated, adaptive healthcare became a model for sustainable living in the cosmos. In recognition of her contributions, Sarah was awarded the Galactic Medal of Honor, the highest civilian award for service to the galaxy. The award ceremony was attended by dignitaries and healthcare leaders from hundreds of planets, each of whom had been touched by Sarah's work in some way. Sarah's autobiography, From Deathworld to the Galaxy, A Doctor's Journey, published late in her career, became an instant bestseller. In it, she recounted her experiences at the Galactic Academy, her subsequent adventures, and the lessons she had learned along the way. The book was praised not just for its thrilling narrative, but also for its insightful discussions on the nature of health, healing, and human resilience. As she aged, Sarah established the Foundation for Galactic Health Advancement, which focused on supporting healthcare initiatives in underserved areas. The Foundation's work ensured that Sarah's legacy would endure, promoting health and well-being across the galaxy and continuing to push the boundaries of what was possible in medical science. Her influence also permeated cultural realms, inspiring a popular vid series that dramatized her life and work. The series brought her story to a new generation, encapsulating her challenges and triumphs and showcasing the profound impact one individual can have on the galaxy. Sarah's journey from a young student shocked by her alien classmates' reactions to a respected leader in galactic medicine was more than just a personal triumph. It was a beacon of hope and innovation. Her legacy continued to inspire not only medical professionals, but all those who believed in the power of determination, adaptability, and the shared pursuit of a healthier future for all beings in the galaxy. As Sarah's methodologies became more integrated into the fabric of galactic medicine, they spurred a revolution in how emergency medical care was perceived conceived and administered across diverse planetary systems. The Galactic Health Council, inspired by her success, initiated the Sarah Johnson Protocols, a series of guidelines that aimed to standardize emergency responses under a variety of environmental conditions, ensuring that the most effective, adaptable techniques were available galaxy-wide. These protocols were adopted by planetary health ministries and spacefaring fleets alike, becoming a crucial component of the standard operating procedures for first responders. Training centers, equipped with the latest simulation technology, were established on major planets to teach these protocols. These centers were often named after Sarah, honoring her contributions and continuing her mission to prepare healthcare providers for the challenges of treating patients in extreme conditions. Furthermore, Sarah's influence extended to the development of medical technology. Biotech companies collaborated with her to design new medical devices that combine the rugged simplicity necessary for field medicine on death worlds with the precision and efficiency of advanced alien technology. These devices, known as Johnson kits, became a staple in emergency medical kits used by explorers, settlers, and military personnel across the galaxy. The impact of these innovations was particularly notable in regions of space known for their hazardous conditions, such as the Outer Rim territories. Here, medical facilities were scarce, and the local populations had often been neglected by mainstream medical science. Thanks to the widespread adoption of Sarah's techniques and the distribution of Johnson kits, these communities saw significant improvements in their health outcomes and a reduction in mortality rates from preventable or treatable injuries. Sarah's educational initiatives also continued to expand. The Galactic Academy, where she had first made her mark, established the Johnson Center for Medical Innovation, which focused on developing new curricula that emphasized practical skills and adaptability. The center also served as a research hub, exploring new ways to apply Deathworld medicine principles to a wide range of medical challenges. The center's outreach programs were particularly effective in bringing advanced healthcare to underserved areas. These programs not only delivered immediate medical assistance but also trained local healthcare workers in Sarah's techniques, ensuring that communities could become self-sufficient in managing their health needs. Sarah's legacy was also cemented in the cultural consciousness of the galaxy through media and art. Documentaries and feature films about her life and work inspired a new generation of medical professionals, many of whom chose to specialize in xenomedical fields because of her influence. Her story was taught in schools not just as a part of medical education but also as a lesson in ethics and the importance of cultural sensitivity and innovation in problem solving. In her later years, Sarah continued to lecture and participate in conferences, sharing her knowledge and experiences. She remained a vocal advocate for continuous improvement and innovation in medical practices, stressing the need to always be prepared for the unexpected. Her memoirs, which detailed her journey and the evolution of her thinking over her career, became a bestseller and were used as a textbook in universities. As the galaxy moved forward, the principles Sarah had championed, adaptability, resilience, and the integration of diverse techniques, became ingrained in the standard practices of galactic medicine. Her vision of a medical system that was as dynamic and diverse as the galaxy itself had become a reality, transforming countless lives and continuing to influence the field long after she stepped back from her active roles. Sarah Johnson's name became synonymous with pioneering medical practices, and her legacy endured as a testament to the power of one individual's efforts to bridge worlds through healing. Her life's work continued to inspire not only those in the medical profession but anyone who valued the impact of embracing and learning from the diversity of life in the galaxy. As the decades passed, Sarah's methodologies not only persisted but became a cornerstone of galactic emergency medical response. Her legacy was particularly felt in the frontier zones, where her protocols and Johnson kits had dramatically reduced the fatality rates associated with exploration and settlement. The Galactic Academy, where Sarah had first introduced her Deathworlder techniques, established the Sarah Johnson Chair in Xenomedical Studies. This endowed chair supported ongoing research and teaching in the field of interstellar emergency medicine, drawing students and scholars from across the galaxy. The chair also sponsored annual conferences that brought together medical professionals to discuss innovations and challenges in the field, ensuring that Sarah's legacy of continual learning and adaptation lived on. In recognition of her lasting impact, the Galactic Council designated the anniversary of Sarah's first lecture at the Academy as Galactic Medical Innovation Day. This day was celebrated with public lectures, free medical screenings, and emergency preparedness fairs across numerous worlds, emphasizing the importance of medical readiness and public health. The cultural impact of Sarah's work was profound. Her story was adapted into a virtual reality experience that allowed users to simulate the medical challenges she faced and overcame. This immersive experience was used not only as an educational tool, but also as a way to foster empathy and understanding among the galaxy's diverse populations. Her techniques also influenced the design of habitats and settlements in extreme environments. Architects and planners consulted the Johnson Center for Medical Innovation to integrate medical safety features into their designs, ensuring that new settlements were equipped to handle potential medical crises with the efficacy Sarah had envisioned. Moreover, her influence extended beyond the confines of medical practice into policymaking. The Universal Health Standards Act, passed by the Galactic Council, mandated that all inhabited planets and stations meet certain health and safety standards, many of which were based on protocols developed by Sarah. This act was a testament to her vision of a galaxy where every being had access to high-quality medical care, regardless of their environment. The Sarah Johnson Foundation, which she established later in her career, continued her work by funding scholarships for students from underserved regions to study medicine, supporting healthcare initiatives in high-risk areas, and advocating for policy changes that prioritized health and safety. The foundation's work ensured that Sarah's impact would be felt for generations to come. As Sarah's innovations became standard practice, they spurred further advances in medical technology and techniques. Companies and research institutions competed to develop even more effective treatments and tools, often collaborating with the Johnson Center to test their innovations in the field. These advancements led to a significant increase in the survival rates for accidents and illnesses in previously high-risk environments. Her legacy was also preserved in the Hall of Galactic Heritage, where an exhibit dedicated to her life and work detailed her contributions to galactic medicine. Interactive displays and holographic recordings of Sarah's lectures allowed visitors to learn about her methods and their application in various scenarios, inspiring future generations to pursue careers in xenomedical fields. Sarah's story, from her groundbreaking introduction of Earth-based first aid in a galactic classroom to her lasting influence on universal health policies, was a powerful reminder of the impact one individual can have on a vast, interconnected community. Her life's work continued to inspire a galaxy-wide pursuit of better, more inclusive healthcare solutions, proving that the seeds of change, once planted, can flourish across the stars. As centuries passed, the legacy of Sarah's transformative work continued to resonate throughout the galaxy. Her approach to emergency medical care had not only altered the landscape of galactic medicine, but had also influenced diplomatic relations on a grand scale. The principles she championed, empathy, understanding, and cooperation, became foundational in the education systems and governance models of many advanced civilizations. Her story was adapted into various forms of media, including a multi-part epic space opera that depicted not only her struggles and triumphs, but also the broader context of her impact on galactic peace. This series was critically acclaimed for its deep storytelling and its thoughtful examination of the themes that Sarah had embodied throughout her life. Moreover, her approach to peace and reconciliation was studied by academics and practiced by peacekeepers throughout the galaxy. The Sarah Johnson method, as it came to be known, was a standard part of training for diplomats and conflict mediators. It emphasized the importance of personal courage, ethical leadership, and the transformative potential of forgiveness and mutual respect. Annual symposiums were held to discuss and develop these methods further, often culminating in the publication of papers and books that explored new theories in peace studies and conflict resolution inspired by her legacy. These gatherings were attended by leaders, scholars, and citizens alike, all eager to learn from the past and to apply these lessons to contemporary issues. On the planet of New Terra, a world that had once been torn by interspecies conflict, a monument was erected in honor of Sarah. This monument was not just a tribute to her personal sacrifice and dedication, but also a symbol of the planet's rebirth as a thriving, diverse community. New Terra had become a model of integration and cooperation, often cited as proof of the efficacy of her ideals in practical application. The Sarah Johnson Peace Foundation, which had grown to include branches on hundreds of worlds, continued to fund and support initiatives that promoted her vision. One of the foundation's most significant projects was the Intergalactic Peace Network, a communications platform that allowed for instant dialogue and negotiation across vast distances, helping to prevent misunderstandings and conflicts before they could escalate. In the educational realm, the story of Sarah was included in history and social studies curricula across many planets. Students learned about her journey as part of a broader lesson on the power of individuals to effect positive change in the world. Interactive simulations and role-playing exercises based on her experiences allowed students to explore the concepts of negotiation, empathy, and resilience in a hands-on manner. As the millennium anniversary of her first reform initiatives approached, the Galactic Confederation declared a year-long celebration in honor of Sarah's contribution contributions to galactic peace. This celebration included a series of events, exhibitions, and public engagements that highlighted not only her achievements but also the ongoing work being done in the spirit of her legacy. The year culminated in the unveiling of the Galaxy's Garden on the capital planet of the Confederation, a massive biodome that housed flora and fauna from thousands of worlds, symbolizing the diversity and interconnectivity that Sarah had fought so hard to promote. The garden was designed to be a place of reflection and learning, equipped with educational programs that taught visitors about ecological balance, cultural diversity, and the importance of maintaining peace across differences. Her story, once a beacon of hope in the dark confines of a galactic prison, had become a guiding light for the entire galaxy, a reminder that even the most unlikely individuals could change the course of history. As new challenges arose and the galaxy continued to evolve, the principles she had laid down, rooted in respect, understanding, and cooperation, remained more relevant than ever, continuing to inspire those who sought to make the universe a better place. Sarah's pioneering spirit and practical approach to medicine left an indelible mark on the galaxy. Her legacy, enshrined in the hearts and minds of countless beings, continued to guide and inspire long after her time, proving that true innovation often stems from the courage to apply simple, effective solutions in complex situations. Her life's work remained a beacon of adaptability and ingenuity, illuminating the path for future generations committed to fostering health and harmony across the stars.